Living and non-living things. Lesson 2 of 4. We have learned about living things so far. Let's get a quick recap. So we have learned living things are human beings, animals, plants. They have 7 characteristics. Living things breathe. All living things do not breathe in the same way. Human beings breathe through nose and so does animals. Fish breathe through gills, while plants breathe through tiny holes called stomata. Living things eat food and need energy. Have you ever felt so hungry and low in energy after a long day at school? I'm sure answer is a yes. We need energy in order to keep going, and food gives us energy we need to survive. But do all living beings eat the same food? Let's find out. All living beings do not eat same type of food, and they also have different ways to take in food. For example, you're hungry and you're up for breakfast. Table is full of healthy, delicious things. But what do other animals eat? A goat eat. A goat eat grass and other plants. How about a lion? This doesn't look more like a lion's food. This more looks like a lion's food. The zebra is in danger. How about a creepy lizard? Oh, that was too much. But that's nature. All living things get their energy from food they eat. So let's make a list of animals and the food they eat. Like a goat eat grass and other plants, while a lion eat goat and other animals. What do you think a zebra eats? How about an iguana? Do you know what does an iguana look like? Hmm, like this. Iguana might look like a lizard, but iguana is a different kind of lizard. So why don't you find out yourself what does an iguana eat? Living things take in food that helps them to survive and grow, and during this process of making energy from food, living things produce waste matter, which has to be removed from the bodies, and this process is called excretion. Have a look at the fish. Fish eats food and produce solid and liquid waste. Have you ever noticed your pet doing something like this? I'm sorry, but I have to teach you. So, have you ever seen these signs in public? You have to clean up after your pet, otherwise, you're going to be punished by the law if your dog does not behave well in the public or any of your pets. So, let's find more about it. Not all animals' waste go into waste actually. like cow waste, serve as natural food to plants, and there are many other uses of cow waste as well. I know collecting cow waste is a dirty process, but this is how it is. In many South Asian countries, in rural areas, people use cow waste as natural fuel to cook their meals. These are different kind of mud stoves, cow waste and some wood helps to provide heat to cook the meals. They're not as lucky as your mother. She turns on the gas stove and makes her meal, but they have to do a bit more to get a meal done. But some intelligent scientists have worked on this for years and made some biogas plants which looks like this. They turn cow waste into biogas, which is provided in homes for electricity and for gas stoves. These are much easier to use. But there is another aspect of it. According to UN reports, cow emissions are more damaging to planet than carbon dioxide from car emissions. Here are some facts for you to know. The food choices we make, how they affect our planet and maybe some other people's food choices as well. For example, it takes 20,000 liters of water, 12 pounds of grains, 4 liters of fuel, 35 pounds of topsoil to make or to create 1 pound feedlot of meat. So you can imagine how much resource does it take to make just 1 pound of feedlot meat. Some researchers say if everybody on the planet decides to eat simple food, then nobody in the world will go to bed hungry. Oh wow, what a cute little cow's young one. That reminds us, all the animals or all the living things have young ones. Living things have young ones. They reproduce babies like themselves. Humans, dogs, monkeys give birth to young ones, and some living things like birds and insects lay eggs, while plants reproduce through seeds. Oh, aren't they cute? Oh, cute little ducklings. Mama duck looks very angry. Why don't you make your own list of animals and the name of their young ones? Like a dog young one is known as puppy. How about a cat or a duck's young one? What are their names? You can also make a list of animals that give birth to young ones and the animals that lay eggs. Oh, this is a cutie. Let's move on. Do they look like eggs? Mm, I don't think so. They are actually seeds. Seeds from a plant. These are sunflower seeds. Do you see all these grains in your kitchens? Grains in pulses? These all are actually seeds from the plants. Let's do a bit of experiment. Take some wheat grains and lay them in a jar or a tray. You can lay them over a soil bed, and there are a few easy steps to follow. Like in a tray on a soil bed, you have to put some wheat grains on it, then water it, and put it in a place where they can get not direct light, but some of the light and some air and some heat. It should not be a very cold place. Then in few days you will be able to grow your own wheat grass. You can grow it in a bowl and make a nice decorative item for your table, or they can also grow in eggshells. So let's give it a try. So there we are. After learning few things, we're going to do some work. We're going to make a list of animals and the food they eat, make a list of animals and name of their young ones, make a list of animals that give birth to young ones and animals that lay eggs. And as per your science project, you have to grow your own wheatgrass. Tips are simple. You have to put some wheat over a soil bed in a tray, water it, and place it in some place where it can have some light, maybe not direct light, but air and some heat, and the grass will grow within 7 days, and you will be proud of yourself. So lesson 2 of 4 ends here. I'll catch you later with lesson 3 of 4. Thank you.